Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Bashem Rakak Wadash, my name is Jacob from Plaintables Camp. As a brother, elder brother in Baltimore, put this video together. There's some old clips and some apostasy Israelites from other camps that are saying that the truth evolved and the apostles and elders information is outdated and they need to update it they updated it. They didn't say we need to update it, I believe. They said they updated the gospel, Jeremiah 14:2 and other precepts. Like, it doesn't have to mean that. You'll see. The brother puts a good video together. This is it's clear these Israelite hucksters and unholy Christians need GMS out of the way.
Bible versus Hebrew Israelites are wrong on. I thought I'd bring this to the YouTube scene. Now, some of them scriptures y'all been using, y'all been twisting. Let's just be real. The Christians twist the Bible a lot, but so do Israelites. Our elders did the best with what they had in the 60s and 70s and the 80s and 90s. And
it's funny because I don't know if he still wears this. Well, he used to be with Sakari. Why does Sakari choose a name of assassin Israelites that were assassins? All right. Why does he wear the two triangles? All right, which the so-called Jays wear. Why doesn't he denounce the name Sakari? Has he ever denounced this double triangle?
And we're mimicking and echoing and regurgitating their sentiments.
It's important to go over stuff like this. I remember Elder Apostle Ramlab of Great Millstone recently. He just did a video about Jeremiah 14:2.
Shalom, all praise, glory, and honor be to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash.
And he said it is, I don't want to misquote him, but I believe what he said is, initially it is talking about, the walls of Jerusalem being burned and things of that nature, but you can also apply color to it. And respectfully, you just cannot. And not only can you not, but you don't need to, right?
Yeah.
There's several other scriptures that you can go to. There's no point in trying to there should never be a point in bending and twisting anything. I'm not saying that you're doing that maliciously, right?
Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, they are black unto the ground. Is this scripture talking about color? Did I use it before, years and years and years ago? Yes. Do I feel like a complete idiot? Yes. Have our scholarship and hermeneutics upped? Yes. Does the truth grow? Is it ever flowing? Yes. Do I feel like a complete idiot? Yes. Have our scholarship and hermeneutics upped? Yes. Does the truth grow? Is it ever flowing? Yes.
Isaiah 49:5-6, when it says the servant, it's not enough that you're going to gather Israel, but you'll be a light bringing salvation to the nations. There it's talking about Israel and distinction from the nation. How are they wanting to say it?
But ultimately, the nations will be taught this word by the Israelites.
So those are not Israelites, right? Those nations are nations, right?
Ultimately, Gentiles will be taught by the Israelites because we're going to be a kingdom of priests.
So what does it mean? He's not just going to gather Israel. It says he won't just gather Israel, but be a light of salvation to the nations. He's distinguishing between the two.
I got a precept. Hold up. Psalm 147:19-20. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Okay. He have not dealt so with any nation.
But I thought the nation meant the Israelites scattered.
Dealt so with any nation.
Added and lost their religion, so to speak.
Right.
Now the Most High sent a Paul to go among those Gentiles to wake them back up.
So I'm still understand what you said.
Before we came into this truth that we're Israelites, we were all considered Gentiles.
Notice you didn't call them. Yeah, but you didn't call them Americans.
Like I said, we challenge anybody on the planet. I don't give a damn if you're the Pope, I don't give a damn if you Rex Humbard. I don't give a damn if you Jeff. I don't give a damn who you are. When it comes to the scriptures, we the only ones that know the scriptures, all right?
But worthy of note, that young man wasn't merely speaking on his own. Rather, GMS leadership has made clear that they advise their followers against debating with vocab. That this transition from saying, we challenge anyone to debate us, to saying, we're going to call the cops if vocab tries to debate us, constitutes a dramatic paradigm shift. GMS has been so acrimonious over the...
Well, we shifted to not wasting time, all right? A dramatic paradigm shift. I think that's what he said. Constitutes a dramatic paradigm shift. We stopped wasting time because the scriptures say that after the first and second admonition, reject. All right. So we've dealt with you at the first and second admonition, and it's becoming fruitless because you are stuck in your ways and you believe what you want to believe. So we will be going against the teachings of the scriptures if we were to keep debating with you. So
to call the cops if vocab tries to debate us constitutes a dramatic paradigm shift. GMS has been so acrimonious over the years that I really don't feel particularly obligated to mince words here. You see, GMS put out a challenge and vocab took up their challenge. The subsequent reaction from GMS was to shrink away from the very challenge that they put out there. Shrink away.
First of all, that's not true. The scripture, it didn't say that we have infinity debates. What the apostle said was that we can deal with any doctrine that comes our way. All right. He didn't say that we're going to make debates forever. Like if one group come up, they'll debate. Okay. All right, 1-2 times, they still ain't getting it. Okay, well, if they come past, we might talk with them, we might not talk with them. If they start becoming a pest, hey, then we'll call law enforcement to get the ass out of there. All right, but it was never an invitation to have an infinity debate.
Away from the very challenge that they put out there. That's why it's fair to say that vocab broke them.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Recha HaKwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone. Honors as well to you brethren, you fellow believers of the faith, and shalom to the elect. Anyway, I'm going to make this a multi-dimensional or multi-topic video where I'm going to discuss quite a few things in this video. So we're going to go into most sources, Bible Hub, Blue Letter, online entomology. You know, we'll try to go into hit all of it. But first, I want to talk about this guy here. And I've done videos on him. He's gotten mad because I blocked him because there's no edification. If you're going to leave a legitimate comment, then it's understandable if you're trying to learn. But we're not in for this back and forth, you know, ridiculous, useless arguments, right? So this guy here is called IOCK, Israelite Camp Killer, as he called himself. And I've seen him debate the Genesis. And this is why I'm titling the video that way.
He calls himself Camp Killers. So that means he's just set up to go against only one group if he calls himself a camp killer. So I thought he was there to wake people up to the knowledge of the truth. Why is his name have to do, or one of his titles, to kill the different camps, which he's talking about so-called black Hebrew Israelites, all right, which we're just Israelites or Hebrew Israelites. All right, so he's set up just against us. He's not set up to teach people the gospel. All right, he's set up to go against one type of organization.
Because they had a debate. Now they have some type of reputation. Now he's like Raptor News. He won't show his face, which we can probably find it. Yeah. But why? You know, but anyway, he's debating the Genesis Israelites, and now he's managed to do a video, you know, kind of coming against GMS because he debated the Genesis Israelites. So he really don't like Genesis Israelites. But to me, it seems like they're all in cahoots. They're all in cahoots together. Him, the Genesis Israelites, It probably makes sense why they broke off from the Sicarii. Maybe Sicarii wasn't with it. I mean, Al-Azhar, I'm not sure. But there's something strange that's going on, right? And now they've managed to get consumed in these multi-debates with everybody that hates GMS. If you don't like GMS, what's the problem? Why are they uploading videos from 5 years ago and calling it archives? And then all the people get on there and say, see, GMS is in the way. Why are they saying these things? Because it's enough money to go around to agents, man. And you can't tell me, at least I believe in my spirit, this is all agent related. This one, IOCK, he's just a tool being used. They probably paying him very little amounts of money. When I heard him debate, he's weird. He misses mama. Something is wrong with him. I mean, he loses control. He yells. He gets belligerent. I mean, he needs his mama's ditty, as P. Diddy say, nipple. Right? Anyway, we'll also jump into Isaiah 49:6, but let's go with Proverbs 29:9. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether they rage or laugh, there is no rest. So we got to give Dr. James White some credit. Dr. James White said, well, once we debate these guys, what's his name? Anderson? I can't remember his name. They said, why would we keep going back and debating Hebrew Israelites? We got to continue down our mission. So you can see that these guys, they hooking up with the Sanetta, the Black Conscious community. We see the IUIC, they're hooking up with the NOI. I see this as all being a bunch of sellouts, man. And this is what I believe. I can't prove it. But why GMS, we go into doctrine, and we get on you if you're going off on doctrine. You're allowed to get on us if we're going off on doctrine. But this, re-uploading old videos and doing these debates and these panels, and then the ones that don't like us will side with the other enemy, and then they'll get together to come against us. Yeah, this is some weird stuff going on, man. You can't tell me that. But we also get into a little more of the doctrine that this vocab Malone in them, and whatever his name, Shamu, the drug addict, is from what I heard that he did from Deacon Akar, whatever. I don't know. So anyway, he said something about the nation. When the elders apostles, they brought out Psalms 149, he's not dealt so with any other nation. Then they say, well, I thought the nations were Israelites scattered. Let's go into some online etymology. Because universal religion is all about, the Roman Catholics set up universal religion is all about uniting everybody under one religion. That's what it was all about. And they did it with slaves, because we didn't practice white Jesus or anything else. And the proof in that is all those years we was following white Jesus, and we changed from white Jesus. They had a problem with it. Now this color don't matter, right? But they never told us that when we was following white Jesus. That's why it's nothing they can do to change this movement. It's going to be, if you want to call it that, the awakening. Let me say that. There's nothing they can do that will change that. Let's go to now let me go to nation. Let's go to the blue letter, nation. It says nation or people, right? Which nation? It goes to people. But let's go to the etymology. Let me say the definitions or scriptures, precepts of nations. Matthew 24:7, for a nation shall rise against nation. So this is people against people, right? Acts 10:35, but in every nation he that feareth him and work of righteousness is accepted with him.
I'll just go into this one. This is Jeremiah 14:2. It says Judah mourns. So the word for mourn is what? Al-Balah. All right, that means to mourn. Al-Balah. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So the word Quadarwa still means dark, dark like the earth. So if you use it in a sense as them not having understanding, blocked mentally having no strength or salvation, it applies it to the earth because the earth is dark. Either way, the word Quadarwa still means dark because they are dark like the earth. All right, so if you're saying that, it means they're not receiving knowledge. No, they have no understanding. All right, their actual flesh is still dark, and it's still comparative to the earth. So if you're using it figuratively, saying that their understanding is dark like the earth, the people are still dark skinned. All right, this was Judah. All right, Quadarwa la Arataza. So that's why the apostle said that. Quadarwa la Arataza. All right, if he said it. No, I didn't. I don't remember him saying it. Yeah, we are taught that this is referring to your skin color. All right, to lack understanding. All right, so Quadarwa la Arataza. So how does the earth lack understanding? How is the earth mourning and doesn't know anything? All right, this is why the apostle, if he said it, it's twofold. Yeah, because the Israelites are in mourning. Right, it says right here, Bala, Yehowadah. All right, they are black, and it translates as black or dark, like the earth. So if you're saying it's figurative, okay, you can go with it's figurative. They are dark like the earth. All right, but it still means their flesh is still dark, even if it's directly talking about their state of mind. All right, so you can still use it both ways, because when you go into it, it means dark skinned. All right, like the earth, meaning the color of the earth is dark, because the word Quadar means dark. So if you're saying that if their understanding is darkened, yeah, that's fine. Their understanding is darkened. All right, but their flesh is also dark. All right, so I'll leave that there. Hope you edified. Shalom.